There you go. Whoop, whoop! Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? You know me. I'm your big brother Griggs. It's over the Hump Wednesday. All right? Back at you. Last week we talked about focusing on the moment. I need you to be present inside of every single moment. Life is way too fleeting for you to be wasting time. I need you to be present at play. I want you to be present at work. I need you to be present in the gym. Too often we're not mentally connected to what it is that we're doing. I definitely need you present inside of this moment. All right? This week we're going to delve a little bit deeper into desire, because afterwards I don't think we quite caught it yet. We haven't quite got it. All right? So desire is a lot different than want. You can want anything. There's no emotional connection to wanting anything. But when you desire something, that's connected to you on the inside. There's more to it. There's an emotional connection. Remember what I told you, there's an emotional connection to desire that allows you to take something from within you and get it to manifest itself on the outside. Allows you to see it around you. All right? So here's what I need you to do. In the first video, I asked you to go out. I needed you to get a book, a notebook, specifically a notebook. 90 days to a new you. This is success in 3D. That's right, success in 3D. In order for you to hit 90 days to a new you, you have to know what it is that you want to achieve. We have to know what this desire is. Okay, what is it specifically? You cannot shoot at multiple targets and expect to hit the bullseye on every single one. You're not going to throw out a bunch of darts and expect it all to land on the bullseye. It will never work. So I need you to be very definite in what this desire is. What is it? What is this thing that you have the emotional connection to? What is this thing that when you go to sleep, you're dreaming about it? When you wake up, you're thinking about it. What is it? That thing that you're coming up with right now as we're sitting here, I want you to take that notebook. I want you to jot it down, all right? I want you to jot it down. And from that point, whatever this is that you want to achieve, it does not matter. We're going into a new year. We're talking about a new you. So in order for you to achieve a new you, we got to be definite. So what I want you to do is say on this date, for some of us, it's going to be January of 2015. Yes, 90 days away. January 2015, I will be in the job I want. I will have the car that I want. I will be 10 pounds lighter. Whatever your specific desire is, I want you to write it down. I want you to be very definite on the dates that you will achieve these desires. All right? This isn't something Griggs made up. This has been tried and proven by people like Henry Ford, by people like Dale Carnegie. You know, so many people have proven this very point. And I'm not telling you something that I haven't lived through. I just completed a program called Follow My Lead out at GS4 Academy in Hastings, Florida, where I teach some of these same principles, and they've worked. Out of 15 young men in that class, 15, say it with me, 15 men in this class. I just got an update literally today telling me that out of 15 men, not a single one has been reincarcerated, has been rearrested. All of them are still out flourishing in the free world. One specifically, I had the pleasure of finding out that he achieved his desire in joining his high school football team, and he is now starting for his specific high school. He just came to Jacksonville to play against one of the rival high schools here, and he's doing absolutely amazing and is well on his way to achieving his ultimate desire of going to college on a football scholarship. So I'm not telling you something I think. I'm not telling you something I've been taught. I'm telling you something that has worked in my life, that has worked for other people's lives, and it could absolutely work for you if you follow these principles. All right? So I want you to be very definite in this notebook and writing down what it is that you want to do, how you want to do it, when you're going to get it done. Be definite, speak it. I don't care how lofty it is. If you want to be a millionaire inside of 5 years, who can stop you other than you? You can either be what you say you're going to be, or you can be what everybody else tells you you are. And it's up to you to figure out which one of those you want to be. There's two ways you can go. One of which, you'll live many a day miserable, unhappy, griping, complaining, just generally not in a good place. You know what I mean? And then you can go your way, and it will unlock the doors to good health. It'll unlock the doors to prosperity in every single way. I'm not just talking about finances. I'm talking about in your health. I'm talking about in your relationships. You will be generally a lot happier. And it all starts with desire. That thing that you have that emotional connection to. Once we get it on the paper, I'm going to ask you to read that paper to yourself every single day. Because here's the deal. They say words lead to your thinking. Your thinking is leading to your feelings. Your feelings lead to your emotions. Remember I said this to you. Emotions are then going to drive you into actions. Your actions become your habits. And once you have your habits, that is going to send you into your overall destination. That's going to be your character. That's going to be the reflection of what you see around you. If you don't like what's around you, I need you to change the words that you are thinking, reading, and buying into and listening to from the people that surround you. This is why we're writing it down. You write it down. You make it very plain as to what way you're going to go, how you're going to get there. Yeah, let's not forget that. Let's write down what we're going to do, but let's also write down what we're going to give up to get there. It might cost you your time. It might cause you to sever some relationships. I'm not telling you it's not going to cost, but your desire is worth it. All right? I want you to read that thing every single night between now and the next time that we see each other. And then going forward, I want you to read it until you see it. You understand? I need you to make that emotional connection to it. Like Sanders did. He wrote down what his goal was, and he's connected to it now, and he's going to the next level. I wrote my goals down. I made my connection to it, and now I am your motivator, your inspirator, and everything else, your life coach. I need you to follow these principles to unlock your full potential, all right? I need you to follow these principles. It starts with your desire, making that emotional connection that would allow you to propel yourself to the next level. So after you read those things, I want you to read it right before you go to bed. I want you to read it again when you wake up in the morning. I want you to walk around. I want you to think about it. What you put in your headphones and what you're listening to, I want that to be about the same thing. I want you to immerse yourself in so much of what you want that you don't see nothing else. I want you to be fully engulfed in it. How do you expect to get to where you want to go doing the same things that yielded you where you are now and you're so unhappy? Why continue to be unhappy? Why continue in the habits that make you overweight? Why continue in the habits that are causing you to be stuck in this rut in this job? Why let anyone dictate to you what your paycheck should be when truthfully you have an immense amount of value, but you have to establish it for you. Otherwise, everyone else will continue to establish what their desires are for your life. It's time for you to establish your desires. It's your big brother Griggs. Let's get it done. See you next week on Over the Hump Wednesday.